I don't know what's going on right now.
I'm trying to install Streamlabs.
Right, so hopefully.
Hi, everybody. We're back. We've all gone potty and refreshed our drinks just in time for you to hear our riveting discussion over my new purchase, a Mini Cooper S.
And why are we discussing your Mini Cooper?
I named it Wayne.
Not mainly because you lied to me, didn't you? You bastard! You absolute fucking twat.
Well, let me start off by saying I named it Wayne because it's short and it weighs roughly 2,500 pounds.
Wow.
I've been waiting all week to say that one. I've been waiting all week.
The Atlantic Ocean defense again.
But unlike Wayne,
Wayne, you're screwed. We can already sue you for creating America, dude. We have had a lawyer on that. We can probably sue you.
You're liable.
Again, I used the royal we.
Well, I'll fucking sue the Queen then.
Crack on. How about it?
The Queen and Wayne.
£1 billion house in central London.
But
So what's the deal with the Cario?
Wayne jokes aside, I thought I was buying a 2007. It ended up being a 2005. Honest mistake. Didn't really bother me all that much. I got an amazing price on the car, so not a huge thing for me. But we were talking about the differences between having a turbo and a supercharger in your car.
Yes. So first of all, we have to distinguish what is the main difference between a supercharger and a turbo.
A turbo spools up exhaust fumes, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
To
There's
suck
one
in more air?
turbine. Yeah, so you got one exhaust turbine and then you got air turbine. So the exhaust turbine needs a proper amount of exhaust. So the bigger engine you have, like the more exhaust it spews out. So that's why diesels are optimal for a turbo. You will get almost no turbo lag and you will get the instant power from the turbo. But in a petrol powered engine, you need more revs to get the turbines up to speed. Yes. Okay.
No,
Tell me where I'm wrong.
You need at least $2,500 of revs to get the turbo up on a normal diesel or petrol car. There's always a little bit of lag.
No, you don't. So, no. Seriously, you don't. So, diesel engines work on... No, diesel engines work in a different way. So, petrol engines need a spark plug to ignite it, while the diesel engine use compression and friction to ignite it. Yes? No, the glow plug is just for cold starts, mate.
Mm.
They don't run off of them.
Yeah. So it's the friction between within the cylinder, which creates that immense fucking torque that you get from a turbo engine. But that also creates a lot more exhaust than a petrol engine does, because it's created out of friction. That's why you have particle filters in diesel to clean out the exhaust. If you've seen old fucking diesel engines, how they spew out fucking burned fuel through their exhaust. Through a black piece of smoke. That's because they didn't have a particle filter. They didn't have that clean because it's the friction that creates it, and it didn't ignite all of it because it wasn't really airtight. So in modern diesel engines, we get that compression, that creates friction, that creates heat, which ignites the fuel, and we all seen that triangle. You need oxygen, heat source, and fuel for the fire to work. The friction creates and the pressure creates the heat. You get oxygen putting into the engine, and diesel's the fuel. But this is immense fucking torque we're talking about. We are saying that on an average, a piston from a regular petrol engine can lift about 3 tons. From a diesel engine, it can lift 11 tons.
But you still get turbo lag on a diesel. You have to have the compression there in the first place.
Yes, but you don't have the same. So a diesel turbo, if you're looking at a Helos HX35, right, which is basically the one that was up until 2008, 2009, was basically what all fucking trucks were running off. All diesel trucks were doing the 35 Helos HX35 or the Helos HX52, I think, for 680 plus trucks. They have the turbines on these things could fucking run a fucking boat, but from 1500 revs, you were good to go. Like not 2.5, not 3.5. You would have full effect of the turbo from 1500 revs. So you don't get that lag, but you sort of put because you have that torquey fucking engine, it starts pulling very easily, and then it eases into the turbo in a different way than from a petrol powered engine.
No. I get what you're saying. I mean, I drive a turbo diesel. Well, I've driven a turbo diesel vehicle every day for the last nigh on 20 years.
Yeah.
You still get turbo lag. I mean, you're talking about trucks. I'm talking about my van that I'm using at the minute is a 1.5 Ford diesel, and the turbo lag in it is shocking. It's absolutely shocking. If you
1.5 diesel, in a van.
Yep.
Oh, you monsters! All right, so I couldn't speak to that really, but I know that
I'm talking about my experience, so that's why I'm.
But I'm saying in trucks, in rigs, in petrol, in diesel cars with. I've never heard of a 1.5 diesel, actually. I've never owned one. The smallest diesel engine I've actually ever owned is the one that I'm owning right now, which is a 2.0 diesel. And you don't get a turbo lag because the torque takes the bottom end.
Shut up. You have to tell people in America what that means.
What?
It's metric.
What did I say? That was metric?
Wind your neck in. The only times we use metric system when it comes to beverages and engines. You fuck off, Wayne.
Right. So as soon as I pass 1500 revs in my car, right, then the turbo starts taking some of the revelation from the torquey part of the engine, and then you got the top end. So you start at 1500 and then it keeps on going. There is some turbo lag, but not in, like, I've had 450 fucking horsepower petrol engines where nothing's happening. If you put it into fourth gear at 35 miles per hour, nothing's happening, nothing happens. As soon as you pass that 2.5, 2.8, the turbo keeps pulling up, and then you get a
Have you ever had a turbo Honda? No.
No.
It don't take all of that in the Honda.
No, because I actually got a brain.
And we're full-size humans.
Yes. No, but the point
when you needing 400 horsepower to spool up a turbo is the reason why you have lag problems. Because that don't happen in my Ronda.
Because it doesn't have even 45 fucking horsepower. So
what are you talking about? So, don't make me get the grid lifers in here. The fastest time attack car in the world is a Honda.
I know.
In the world, Craig. The world. Not North America, the world.
Hey, by the way, Ease.
Talk to me.
Fuck you.
How is everybody?
Let's not talk to Ease. Fuck him off.
Yeah, fuck him. No. But what we're talking about. Right. But what we're talking about is the difference between the effect of how an actual turbo works, right? So a turbo needs a certain amount of exhaust to get the turbine running. The bigger the turbo you have, the more the exhaust you need. So if you have a small petrol engine with a big turbo, you need a lot of exhaust to get the turbine spooling, to get enough pressure in the pressure chamber to push air into the engine, right?
Okay.
Sorry,
But
Yes.
subject matter. You're wrong. We're talking about a comparison between turbos and superchargers.
yeah, and now I'm going to explain how a supercharger works. So you need a certain amount of exhaust to drive one turbine, which is the outgoing exhaust that drives a turbine on the other end of the sine drive shaft, who spools up clean air to get into the engine. That's a turbo. Two turbines go in the opposite direction into the engine. A supercharger uses the drive belt.
Yep.
So it uses engine power to do the same thing. It
Yep.
uses engine power to compress air and put it into the engine. So the reason we want these is because you have atmospheric pressure. So a natural aspirated vehicle, like usually a V8 or anything, sucks in air into the engine in atmospheric pressure. Turbo or a supercharger compresses that air under pressure and shoots it in, which gives you a cleaner and more efficient combustion in your engine.
And the difference between a turbocharger and a supercharger is where the supercharger is running off of the main engine, it uses a twin coil helix to force the air in. So that means it's running off of the already established power.
Yes.
And a turbo will be using post combustion power, i.e.
Exactly.
exhaust gases.
So say that you have a supercharger which has an output of 100 horsepower, but it uses 25 to create that 100 horsepower, which give you a net gain of 75. If you have 100 horsepower gain turbocharger, you have a net gain of 100 horsepower. You don't have a loss there.
Mm-hmm. This is normally why another thing, superchargers are normally mounted on the top of the engine for cooling purposes because of the amount of pressure and heat that they push through. They need cooling constantly, and that's why when you see these cars with these big blowers on, they're normally sitting proud of the bonnet, or there's a big bonnet scoop to allow cold air to hit that thing. At the same time, suck that, because to look at the Challenger Red Eye, they have an actual scoop, which should be a headlight, but it's an actual scoop to drag that air in at its lowest point and force it into the supercharger to keep that coolant process going.
No. Oh, sorry.
Am I wrong there? Sorry.
No. That's
Cooper.
Look at the little mini. This right here, fine.
Oh,
Hey,
look,
what kind of hatchback you got? What kind of doors you got in the back? You got the hatchback, or you got the doors on the back?
It's a hatch. This is a 05.
Mikey found a car only smaller.
Nice.
There we go.
I like the coupes.
I'm going to
I
show
love
you.
it. Ooh, is it breaking?
Is it
But
a?
here's my. This is to keep my my.
There you go.
That is a functional hood scoop. Because my engine will die if I don't.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. We're going to continue this, but this just in from our good friend Austin. Idaho Anne Frank Memorial defaced with Nazi propaganda. The Idaho Anne Frank Human Rights Memorial in downtown Boise, Idaho, was tagged with Nazi propaganda sometime between Monday evening and Tuesday morning. The memorial spans nearly an acre along the Boise River, situated in the heart of the community. A visitor were out for a morning walk through the park when they realized it had been vandalized. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
People are gross, bro. Like, what did they gain? Like, who did they show? You know what I'm saying? Like, who did you show by fucking that up? Like,
and like, how can we have a discussion in fucking 2020 if Nazis were bad or not? This girl was hiding in a fucking attic for I don't know how long. Was it like 300 and something days?
There was like 10 or 11 months, yeah, something like that.
Yeah. And then she got fucking executed by horrible fucking people who tried to execute a whole fucking people based on their belief system. And now you think that it's fucking... It was 1940. It's 80 fucking years ago. This is as far as we come.
Yep.
This is what we've come to.
Yep.
Yep.
You sound surprised.
Uh-huh.
No, yes, I am, because I thought
Why?
we were better than this.
No, see, there you go, thinking again.
Yep.
This is the Jartan. The problem is, we're all sitting here as a collective, not as an echo chamber, because we all fucking argue about shit. But
Hey, fuck you. I don't argue with you. How dare you?
Yeah, neither do I. I don't like to argue.
yeah, so please, Mikey, take that scrawny little pigeon neck of yours and just wind it in a little bit. But we're basing other people's humanity on how we treat and how we look at each other. Because we look at each other as human beings. If we have a disagreement, we can thrash it out and we can, come to a compromise or agree to disagree. But we're not actively trying to hurt or harm people. There are people in the world that are trying to do that. This is why we should not be surprised. So it's nice for us to sit here and call each other cunts, and at the end of the conversation, shake hands and walk away. Happy days. But there are people that will call us cunts to our face and then stab us in the throat. There are people that exist in the world based on fucking stupid, anarchic belief systems. So we can't be surprised. Because look at the shit that's out there. Look at the shit that's out there.
This is where my privilege bites me in the ass time after time after time after time after time again. Because I've never been exposed to racism of any significant kind. I've never, I've never been disadvantaged or disenfranchised in any way. So I think that...
No, but you've heard it spoken.
I've heard it spoken.
You told me.
Yes, but I thought that we all agree that Nazis were bad. I thought that that was...
No, the Nazis just lost to some people. That doesn't mean that they were bad to some people. The Nazis just lost.
Yeah, and this is
and
where
if I were in charge, they would have totally there's a lot of, and you see that a lot with Southerners when they want to talk about their Southern pride and this, that. They just think that they had bad generals, and that they should have actually won that war. And if it weren't for this and this, they would have won. But the North cheated, so that's why we lost. So the people in the past were not bad; they were just mismanaged, and that's why they're and that's why they're here now to right the wrongs.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like I can't remember a time and a place in me growing up where people were so proud to stand on the side of Nazis that they are now, and I'm still trying to figure out where the shift was, because there had to be a shift. These sentiments had to be in our society all along. They just weren't spoken out.
Yeah,
and all of a sudden,
it was the media.
And all of a sudden, it's okay to say and to do these things. It's a fucking... What was it? Were 13-year-old fucking child who got slaughtered by Nazis after trying to hide for 11 months. And it's the only... I'm riffing off of Austin, who wrote me. It's the only Anne Frank / Holocaust memorial in the US.
Send him an invite so he can talk to us about it.
No, he's got a bunch of work. I've already asked him. He's got a bunch of work to do, so he's just listening in.
Oh, he's too cool for us. I get it. I love you too, Austin. I just loved it.
Oh, yeah.
Austin.
Fuck you, Austin, with all your hair and coolness.
About sick of you and your fucking cool hair, Austin. Wind your neck in.
And by the way, you should fucking listen to Austin's fucking radio talk, by the way, which is fucking awesome.
Austin is the best of us.
Yeah, he's a badass.
100%.
Yeah, he's a fucking inspiring figure right there. But how after slaughtering, it's like, yes, I call myself a socialist. Yes, I am on the brink of adopting what is somewhat a communist fucking doctrine. But does that mean that I would ever go around saying that what Joseph Stalin did to 50 million people in his own country was okay? Would I ever, spray fucking painting his face anywhere just because he said he was a communist and he destroyed an entire fucking country by being a fucking dictator for what, 60 fucking years? 35 fucking years. It's just fucking insane to me. You can still fucking adopt to something. You can still be right wing. You can still be a fucking ridiculous fucking horrible racist cunt without fucking saying, Hitler was a good guy.
I think what we need to do, and this is where we've got to be really careful with our language because of the interpretation of it. We have to be very specific in what we say, who we are, and we have to describe who we are without having to label ourselves something that can be misinterpreted in the sense of, oh, I'm a socialist. Okay, well, that's labeled over here as one thing, and then over here as another thing. When you can just lay out who you are, you can say, I care about people, I care about democracy, I care about everyone being able to get healthcare, I care about everyone having the same opportunities as everyone else, regardless of colour, creed, religion, gender, whatever. We can say that, right? And then someone will come along and say, we need a simplistic label for that. We'll call you a socialist. Well, no, because that's misinterpreted. Let me dictate to you who I am, and then take that as written. Do not take it in any other way that you want to misconstrue it. This is who I am. And that's the problem with using these old, like we were saying earlier about the amendments. This is the old way of talking about describing our personality traits. This is the old way of just using the labels that were predefined for us. Let's relabel ourselves with the actual arguments that we have and just disavow all these old socialist, communist, liberal, all this kind of shit.
Well, okay. So would you say the same thing if someone was talking about humanists?
In what sense?
Why should I label myself as a humanist? Like, because what you're saying is all the times that an idea has been bastardized or ruined, but there's a lot of very good labels out there that you're not saying that they should change the name of, and that's just because it hasn't happened to them yet. So no, I don't think it's. Give
me a second. I was so much happier when we were talking about turbochargers and superchargers. I hate you, Austin. I hate you. I was so much happier about 2.5 minutes ago. All right, keep on going.
So because that's the thing. It's like either you can say let's not have labels for anything, or let's reinvent all the labels now, or if you choose to participate with a certain label, then it is your job to make sure that label is being responsible. It is your job to hold the people in your group, in your clique, in your club, in your in-group. It is your job to keep them responsible and to make sure that their behavior is becoming towards the ideals of the organization. But if you just want to drop the name and then say, well, what about this? And you say, well, I'm not that one. I'm this one. Let me change my... That's a way for people to scoot out of things. So
what I'm saying, Mike, is if people want to label you something in a negative way and then you define yourself with your own parameters and say, this is what I believe in, and then they say, oh, you're still this. Well, no.
I think we're talking about two different things then, because I was talking about more like progressive. Let's just something flat across the road, progressive. Like you want things to get, and now to me that means that's someone who wants things to progress in the country. You want to move things forward and push forward new legislation so that the country gets better and better every 2 and 4 years, right? But other people see that as progressive means you want me to pay for your shit.
Yeah.
Now I can't.
Which would also fall into the label of socialist. So
Right.
this is where you come to the self-definition.
So then do I stop saying that I'm a progressive because these assholes got it wrong?
No, I would say I'm a progressive in this manner. I would say I'm a socialist in this manner. I'm not going to sit there and say I'm an Nazi,
but I'm saying we don't throw out the baby with the bathwater and try to rename everything on Earth because people are stupid and they want to mislabel you and use just titles like progressive as a pejorative when it's actually just something on the political spectrum that needs to be respected. You know what I mean? That's when people discount, they dismiss trans people when trans people want to talk about things like, oh, you're just a bloke, get over it. I'm not giving you shit. Well, that's the same thing as if, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why don't they just rename themselves? Like, no, they're trans.
No, but that's how I think that kind of proves my point in the sense of trans. There's an evolution of gender. So there's right there. So we've said you're either a man or a woman. Well, no, I'm trans. Okay, cool. Define trans, and that's been defined. So when it comes to progressive, socialist, liberal, let's define who you are and be more specific. So
no. So my political beliefs will never define who I am, and I would.
Well, this is what I'm saying. You can be that ambiguous. You can.
Oh, there's that word again.
Sorry. Go on. Go on.
No. But the point.
My word of the day, toilet roll.
The point I'm trying to make is yes, we can sit here and debate our differences. Oh, sorry.
Oh, there it is.
There's a Corona.
Yeah, smoke another one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just have a drink. It always solves everything.
I got your back, Cortez.
Yeah. Is Yartan an alcoholic or a drunk?
Yes.
I'm an alcoholic. And a drunk.
He's
a
drunk.
lush.
I don't discriminate. I'll put everybody on my wing. And by the way, in the chat, and Jared wants to know, is this a cooking show? Hi,
yeah, I'm making.
I missed you.
Send her an invite. Come in here, girl.
How not to starve.
And she also wants to know, how does one cheat in a war?
You gotta roll the dice properly.
That's one thing that's always baffled me, right? So after the First World War, mustard gas was like, you can't use it. Well, it's a war. I want to kill people. Who the fuck are you to tell me I can't use mustard gas? Fuck you. I'm blowing you up and all.
And that's why war is stupid.
Exactly. It's fucking ridiculous.
No, but you're the one who said it, Mikey. They cheated, so...
No, that's what people claimed. That's kind of, they have this revisionist history brain where they think, well, if this and this and this.
I'm fucking changing my shirt now. Look in the chat, and I'm going to change my shirt now.
I don't.
Tons of mice. Fuck you.
Hang on.
Good. You got him, Tons. You got him.
All over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we got him.
Fatality.
Oh, we need to get that on the board. All right. So what I've done so far, I changed my mind. I'm not doing pork chops regular style.
Oh.
I
was in the mood for pork chops. Damn it.
There we go.
Now you have to improvise. Oh.
Switch over, you damn camera.
Oh.
So when I sliced them up, I'm gonna put some olive oil and some seasonings, and we're gonna make some tacos.
Is that better, Tons?
Oh,
Happy
Lord.
night.
Oh, Jesus. Fat
man.
is in effect.
Oh, fuck. Now I gotta come
Just
up
when I thought it couldn't get any worse.
Yeah, now I gotta come up with a comment.
Someone get Stormbreaker.
Someone go get Stormfront.
Well, Stormfront's just turned up.
I bet he goes back in a tuxedo shirt. Oh, you lost that bet, didn't you?
Almost got him. It was a 50-50.
Yep.
Oh.
Darlene, go get the pickup. We're going to get me some of those niggers.
Jesus. Jesus, Wayne.
Look at him.
It's like 8 degrees there. How are you wearing that?
Have you not seen the amount of insulation he's got?
Hey, dude, I live
Oh, wait.
in a civilized
Sons of
country.
Anarchy just showed up.
I've got a heat on. I've got a heat on.
You tell them, Sons of Anarchy.
X, you are absolutely correct. That this is actually the vest that I wore to a Turbo Negro fucking concert. That's fucking funny as shit.
Do you ride your bike on that with that vest?
So,
No, dude, I'm so fat now I can't even button it anymore.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Like I can't even get the buttons to stick.
Wow.
so Jartan,
Big boys need love too, I guess.
Watain is upset because they're upset because they can't come back to the United States right now.
Who is that?
Jartan, don't. You're going to
Watain,
take your,
they're-
you're gonna
they
take your
can't come
camera
back
out
to the
of
United
the
States right now.
Oh my god.
If you know the band, I'm pretty sure you do.
Mudvayne?
Who's a K-pop shit?
No, Watain.
Oh.
Oh boy, don't be talking about Wu-Tang.
The band Watain.
Wu-Tang.
Not Wu-Tang, Watain.
No, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Jartan, educate these fools.
He stepped away. He's gonna go put shorts on.
Jesus.
He's got to go fucking go staple another shirt on his chest so he can pretend to be slim again.
I am being funny, but who would have thought that our snide Swedish person would be the biggest diva in this group? Because he's had at least 3 costume changes in this fucking set.
I saw it coming.
Yeah, three.
Shocking.
I just normally, put on adult-sized clothes and then do the show. I don't usually have to go into my, like, Barbie's mini mansion over there and pick out different outfits.
Google Eats.
Oh, what did they say? You got to read it because I can't see the chat. You got to read it.
Mr. Shortan, your order of maternity clothes has shipped.
What
I
chat?
did see that question earlier. How far along are you?
Oh, shit.
It's about 20 years growing this, probably.
Your baby gonna come out knowing how to drive a fucking diesel fucking turbocharged. Oh, that's funny. Y'all
Hey,
are
I'm officially middle-aged now.
No, knowing you were middle-aged at like what, 16, 17?
No, I was barely a parent at 17.
All right, I've just joined the YouTube chat so I can mod here.
Do.
So what is officially middle-aged then? 40?
I think 40 is middle-aged now, at least for Americans.
Oh, okay, so I'm not middle-aged yet.
Well, you were here for a couple of years.
Yeah.
So take 15 years off of whatever your country is, off rip. That fucked you. You got properly
during dog
fucked.
years. During dog years.
Yeah, Americans age in dog years.
Jartan, you're older than me, ain't you?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, just by a bit.
Were you 79?
No?
80?
No?
81?
He's
82?
You're a lying fuck.
No?
He's a little baby.
I think Shartan is the oldest, and then it's Wayne,
No,
me, Brenna, Cortez.
I doubt it. Well, if in your group, yeah. But right now, I don't think he's.
No,
older.
he's got us. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jartan, are you 79?
he's the OG here.
No?
What are you?
Yeah, because Mikey, your
I'm
birthday is
82.
what, 3 weeks before
You're
mine?
82.
Yes.
Cortez, I think I got a full year on you, bro.
Wait,
Shit.
no, I'm
Yes.
33 years old.
That makes me the OG millennial.
Yes.
I'm 33, Mikey.
And your birthday's in October?
Fuck.
October.
Millennials start in '82,
No, millennials is 81.
doesn't it end? I forgot.
It ain't ended 1980.
Here we go.
So
And then
everybody
81
was born.
picks it up, and then 81 picks it up. All right.
Yeah, I'm an OG millennial.
Yeah,
I think
because my birthday is the 12th. Like you're only a couple weeks older than me.
87,
Tons
baby.
of mice. How the fuck do you know this? No, it's not.
Yeah,
next September.
1987.
A little oil.
Oh, hang on. So, Jartan, your birthday is 2 months after mine.
Yeah, September.
Oh, Wayne's old grandfather Wayne.
All right.
Yeah,
Hey,
listen,
can we-
sit under my learning tree.
Okay. So
Come
can
on,
we
kids.
talk? Can we talk about?
those chocolates,
Can we talk about the fact that Mikey's bought the wrong car again?
Is this what this is going to turn into? Is
Yes.
the bin boys are going to be like the new Top Gear?
Wait a minute.
So-
What's wrong with the car? What's wrong with the coupe?
No,
Hang
he
on.
bought.
If
He
that's
bought.
the case, I'm being James May.
Yes, you are Captain Slow in every aspect of the word, so you're fine. There's no mistaking you.
I'm okay with being Hammond.
Jartan is definitely Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah.
Oh!
Power! Yeah, I'm fine with being Clarkson. I'm probably gonna hit a producer at some point, Mikey.
Mikey's gonna have to be Hammond.
That's fine with me. I don't mind breaking stuff.
Yeah, nearly dying in every tour you go on.
I vote Cortez as the Stig.
No, Cortez is the
Yeah,
one.
no.
No, Cortez is the one-armed cameraman who always get called in when they have to do stupid shit. And I think he's asleep.
I'm probably a better driver than all of you combined.
That's why I said he's the Stig.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why I agreed.
Don't listen to Jartan. You know that by now.
Yeah.
Like-
Jartan don't know. Wayne knows. Mikey knows. I'm a literal race car driver. Like literal. I actually race for a whole league.
Yeah, but
I-
it's in
I
a
can-
Honda.
Yeah.
You keep talking shit
My
on
Honda's
Honda.
fast.
Do you race on standard or automatic?
Who drives automatic?
I'm asking, do you race on standard or automatic?
Yo, that's
Hold on.
disrespectful.
I got big nuts. What you talking about?
To be fair, Cortez,
Making sure, man. I'm making sure.
you're not really a race car driver because your steering wheel's on the wrong side.
Oh, listen to this.
You should be in the
Listen
middle.
to this one.
First of all, Mr. Lynch, the only way that anyone is a race car driver is if their steering wheel's in the middle. Okay, go ask Lewis Hamilton. The god of
You've made
racing.
my point. You've made my point. Because your steering wheel is not in the middle, so you're not a race car driver.
How do you know? You ever been in my car?
You drive a Honda. You drive a yellow Honda little roller skate thing that I probably couldn't fit into.
They need
Well,
to
yeah,
lose
there's not a
weight,
lot
boy.
There's not a lot of belly room between like the seat and the wheel, so yeah, I get that.
No, but
Cock
for
room,
real though.
cock room.
Okay, this Honda that we're talking about. What kind of a Honda are we talking about? Now you're racing.
Honda's careful.
Yeah.
I drive a Type R Del Sol.
All right.
Oh, it's like a real car, but only smaller.
Right. Compact.
Y'all
Yes, exactly.
So, is there anything?
No, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. No, so here's
it's a
the funny thing
CRX.
about that, right?
It's a CRX.
No, well, you'd call them a CRX, yeah. So here's the funny thing about that. Honda decided that they didn't want to do it, put it in the boot, as you call it, because that would have made it an MR2.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Yeah.
Toyota.
And they didn't want to compete with the MR2. They wanted to be in their own class.
Because the MR2 is just a mustard car. It's a proper. That car was designed from the original concept to what it is now. The MR2 is a mustard car.
I don't know what that means. What is mustard?
Yeah.
car mean?
Decent.
So what?
Oh, okay.
What?
That's 'cause you don't
your,
watch British racing.
CRX? So what
It's because you don't
CRX
watch
do?
British racing.
It's a
What
well
year is it?
Do you need to apply mustard on the stick you
96.
drive in England?
I thought it was yellow. Shit, I don't know.
96. Okay.
The
So
whole
it's
thing
still got the Civic engine.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
No, it does not.
Yeah, it's got the
Mikey, is that
VTEC Civic
diesel?
engines, the B16A2.
It would if it was
No.
still stock.
So what? Yeah, but
It
then
was
you're
still
not.
stock.
Yeah, all right. So what engine do you have in your Honda?
The good questions have
Let's
begun.
just say that it has so this car is pretty cool because it has the shell of that motor. Take everything out of it, forge the internals, get aluminum titanium sleeves, cammed it out, bore it, and then you have something else that's there.
Oh, okay. So you saying I've got the best car in the world, but I have to change everything on the inside and the outside, and then it's the best car.
No.
Okay. All
No.
right. Oh, okay.
The CRX Del Sol is not the best car in the world. Not by mile. What it is, what I have done to this, I made this car light years better.
Robot.
If it's anything like your internet connection, it's fucked.
These things on purpose.
I just wish that your internet connection was as fast as
No, it's
your
this
car.
laptop that sucks. Internet's fine.
Well,
I wish my laptop could keep up with it. That's the problem. I
yeah,
can't even download Streamlabs right now because of this laptop, and I have space.
But here's the deal: like, even if you have a Honda engine, so that's a B16 block, so it's a 16 valve, 1.6 liter engine to start with, right? With a double overhead cams, which means that
Actually, the one we have in there right now is the B18 version.
Oh, okay. So you've changed
1.8.
because it didn't actually come as a 1.8 liter, did it? So from
No, it
let's see.
didn't.
No, it was actually excuse say yeah, no, it's a B16. So
It was a D16 in America.
yeah, but it's a 1.6 liter.
America was a
engine.
single in America it was a D16. Yeah, it was a single cam 1.6 in America. This car has been completely redone.
Yes, but this is what I'm talking about. I got the greatest car in the world. Yes.
So,
Because
sorry, is it a 4-cylinder engine?
Yes.
So it can only be a 16 valve?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's 1.8.
No, but
that's
here's the
The
deal.
16 valve 1.8.
And I
Yes.
think there's something to be said, Jonathan, because I think what you're hinting at there is that you have to buy a car that's already faster than everybody else's car for it to be good. And that's kind of the opposite of what we think over here, is that you get something that you're already fallen in love with and you make it competitive. Like you
No.
customize it for yourself to make it something grander, as opposed to the European model of, let me get BMW $90,000 and then have a car that still loses to a fucking Del Sol at the light. Like, that's
No, because now you're
I'm triggered. I'm triggered.
Okay, so here's the deal. So I don't mind if you buy a car and then you say, "Hey, I bought a Ferrari 458 and it's the greatest car in the world." And then you come with your NSX and you say, "Hey, no, I like the Honda NSX. That's a better car." But if you're saying that a Honda is a better car than a Ferrari, and I'm like, okay,
use a different word. Don't use it.
a Ferrari.
Use a different word.
Don't say better.
Yeah, use a different word. Don't say better.
what's wrong with better?
Because better is subjective, and we can't debate that.
they're-
So
Okay,
Are you gonna
faster.
So
Everything here is subjective.
well, it depends on
Come
which
on.
Ferrari.
Oh, okay, so here's the deal. When we're talking about stock cars, we're talking about cars of the factory line, right? If we're talking about modified cars, I would know what car I would like to be my perfect modified car that I would like to have as my daily driver, right? That would be a Audi RS6 with the BSR fucking kitted out with the air suspension from fucking Aircon in Germany.
Who are you,
Which gives
Tony
you-
Stark?
Yes, no, the RS6, not the R8. The
I love
RS6.
the R8.
Yeah, the R8 is a beautiful car,
It's
but the
so
RS6.
good.
The newest
But-
Who are you,
R8.
Tony?
Yeah,
Amazing.
but
Tony
but RS6 is it looks like a fucking touring car. It looks like an actual fucking station wagon, and it just
Yeah, you're
just-
talking about the estate, aren't you? The estate.
the estate car. Yeah,
Amazing.
fucking amazing. So stock out of the fucking factory line, you got 620 horsepower with the BSR kit. You're almost at 1,000. If you put some air suspension on that, coilovers, you slam it down on the grain, you put some splitters on it, and you're fucking good to go. 19-inch fucking rims, and you just pull it out. But if you want to tell me, no, give me a second, give me a second. I'm still talking, you motherfucker.
You've
So-
contradicted yourself already, by the way.
How much
So-
is that, by the way?
I think retail price about 1,500, 150,000 pounds.
Holy
retail.
shit!
And then you have to
Just-
give
just
another
saying.
50 or 60,000.
I'm just kidding, I'm
But-
just kidding.
but-
Just saying, stop. You've already contradicted yourself. Because you
But-
spoke
I'm
about.
not done.
Wait, let me just pull you up on this so you can correct yourself. For fuck's sake. I'm your safety net. You said, buying the car straight out of the lot, this is what you get. You've already talked about modifications.
No, if
did.
we're no, because you didn't let me finish. So if we're talking about cars straight off the assembly line, I would get a Ferrari fucking 458 or Lamborghini Aventador, right?
You need to have a better imagination. You know what I would get?
Huracan.
And I'd spank you all with it. I'd get a Koenigsegg Agera.
No, because it's undrivable.
It's the greatest driving car that ever created. What are you talking about?
No,
All right,
every
hold on. Let's all go around the horn. Money is not an object. What production car do you guys want? And then I will go last. Wayne, you're up.
No, I need more time. You just put it on me. Go around.
There's only 4 of us in here. And those
Yeah.
two are ease, go ahead.
All right. Oh my goodness.
Exactly. See, ease.
No,
Oh.
all right, I'll go first.
Okay. Just pick one and then we'll go around and do a couple laps. Shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bugatti Chiron every day of the week. Bugatti Chiron.
That's very nice. That's a very nice car.
All right,
Or
Wayne.
oh shit.
I would go with
I also
I would go with the latest Lamborghini.
I'm big on the land.
Cortez.
Marley.
What'd you
The
say?
Lamborghini Euros.
I would love. So here's an
What was that?
anecdote to go along with this.
What, you want to go with the fucking 4x4
No,
from
that's not the one I meant.
Lamborghini?
That's not the one I meant. No, I literally looked at it earlier. Oh, for fuck's sake.
No,
Go on,
no.
carry
Can I
on.
change mine? I want the. I want the.
You guys ready for my answer?
The Pagani.
Because I just beat all of you. You guys didn't pick what I am going to pick, which means you all lose.
Was
I
it a
will
Mini
pick-
Cooper?
No, I'm going to pick a flatbed truck so I can steal your fucking shit, dumbasses.
All the-
Thank you for all of your nice cars.
You're fucking Edward Norton from the Italian Job. You're just like, I have no imagination. I'm just gonna steal everybody else's ideas.
Yeah, I'll just take all your shit. You didn't pick a flatbed, so I win.
Well, Jartan. So there was an interesting thing, right? This guy in Chicago last year was he went viral because he was literally driving his Koenigsegg during the middle of a Chicago snowstorm, and that car is of limited production. So this guy either is stupid rich or just plain stupid.
Neither one are mutually exclusive.
I have to say, I do think that Tons of Mice is on to me.
Ba-da-da-dum.
He writes, he writes, I don't know what Jer wrote, but he says, he is always dressed up when the guest is female, but today we had Ken, so ...
Oh, yeah, and
Yes.
Jared's probably sad because you didn't dress up for her.
Oh, there you go. The Sion. The Lamborghini Sion Roadster. That's
Yeah.
my car.
Why are you
what I
cooking
meant.
tortillas with pork chops?
All right,
Because I
Ish,
turned it
what you
into
got?
spicy tacos.
Ish,
Yeah,
what did you have?
I like the rally cars, the Mitsubishi rally cars.
Oh, the
Evo.
Evos.
Evo.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
mate over here, we're making actually a video. He's got a 680 horsepower Evo 4 that he's tricked out himself.
Shit.
And we are going to go out on the lake just outside my house this winter to film.
Like, just outside my house.
Yeah, and we're going to film a video where he's doing some ice driving out
With the
there.
studded,
He's got
Oh, wow.
with the
tires.
studded tires.
Yeah.
With studs like this, right?
Yeah.
So we're
How
going to
big
do
is that
some. We're going to do some shit on that. If you like Evos, you're going to love his because it's tricked out as shit.
How
So
thick
I'll
is that
tell
ice?
you,
The ice can hold it?
What was that?
The ice can hold it?
Yeah. Like we got like 2.5 to 3 meters of ice, so we can hold
Okay,
about
good.
four
Yeah.
tons.
Ease, Bifrost, duh.
What?
The
Right.
Bifrost is how no. Bifrost is how we get to England.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But if you like the Evos, you're gonna love this one. We also have also got a Toyota Lancer going on our ice track.
Mhm.
Wow.
With the original J1C engine.
Oh, wow.
Converted to a single turbo with I think it's a Garrett T1. So it's a big fucking turbo on that engine.
Yeah.
It's gonna go and it makes that wonderful sound when it goes. It's fantastic when it does that.
I love the sequential wastegate.
It's
Yes.
open. Yeah, it's
If it was open, it'd be it'd be just a big.
because
Sequential is the one that sounds like little birds chirping.
Yeah, like that.
in the Lancer, we actually had to put an open wastegate to get all the horsepower in. So it sounds like every time he changes gears, it sounds like you're fucking crashing the engine because it dumps all the power, all the excess, just through an open wastegate. It just goes boom. It's just like in a big bang.
It's awesome.
And you can see like flames coming out of the side of the open wastegate.
Jarton, I want you to do me a favor since you have a second screen. I want you to look up James Houghton. James Houghton. He drives a 1997 Acura Integra, and he is a world champion time attack driver in six different organizations.
Mm.
How do you spell Houghton?
Houghton.
Oh, there you go.
So James, if you're watching the
Integra,
After
right?
Show, yeah, listen to his car and watch his wheels at night. It's insane. He's one of my personal good friends. He's a Canadian. He actually is one of the first people that I met when I started racing cars, and he took me in. I did not know who he was when I met him. I was looking for some sugar because the tea that they had there didn't have any sugar in it. So I was walking around looking for sugar, and I found James, and I asked this guy, I'm like, "Hey man, in your trailer, do you have any sugar?" He goes, "Yeah, come on in." Invites me into his trailer. We sit there, hang out for a while, and I go to the track to start calling out names of people who are going to be competing in the final event of Time Attack, because I didn't know any of these drivers at the time. You know, I was just a worker for them, and this guy comes pulling up in this car, completely badass, and he goes, "How was the sugar? Was the tea good?" And I'm like, "Wait a minute, you're James Houghton?" And he goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "Dude, I've never seen your face." He goes, "Oh, I figured you knew who I was already." I'm like, "No, man, I was just trying to get some sugar." So it was pretty funny on how it all went down. Oh, both of my keys is gone. It's just us guys in this after show. Well, you know, since Mikey is gone now.
Hey, you know what you do. Fuck Mikey. He's pork chops.
He's only look. He's only 5 weeks older than me. That's it.
Just 5 weeks?
Yeah, he's only 5 weeks older than me. We were in the same damn class for years.
That's fun.
All right. Okay. Different question.
Watch the video.
No. Yes, watch the video, but not on my fucking stream.
Watch his YouTube videos.
Yes, dude.
Do it.
You got 30 grand. $30,000, not
enough.
Pounds, not euros.
American greenbacks.
It's not enough.
Okay, how much you need?
Not for me. That's all I need.
Okay, what do I need it for?
To build the car of your dreams. How much you need?
Oh,
can I say this? Can I say
no? But if I give
you,
okay, I'll give you $50,000.
I only need 25.
Yes, you
50.
can only $50,000 to build a car. You can use it all. Or you can use just some of it.
I'll buy a house with the rest. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy.
Did somebody ask you to start? No.
I would love to start because Mikey's not here, and I'm the only other black person.
Come in.
Are you though?
Wayne's not black. He already said so.
I'm brown.
Come in.
He already said don't call him Black Wayne. I'm not gonna call him Black Wayne. Don't stereotype him.
All right.
That's my brother.
Let's start with a brown person then.
Okay, Wayne can go.
No,
Okay,
I'm fucking with you. Go ahead, Cortez. Go ahead.
No. Fuck you.
Go ahead. Go Wayne. Go Wayne.
I'm gonna go with a Mark 1 Ford Escort Mexico Rally with a Cosworth engine.
Where you gonna find it at?
Anywhere. Just
No, you have to look. You have to be able to find cars.
mate,
Because they do
them
not.
cars are readily available.
Where? Oh, I keep forgetting you're in the UK. I'm sorry, bro. Because look, we've tried to find that car here on multiple occasions, and the only way to get it is to import it, but they won't let you drive it. So
Yeah.
I keep forgetting. That's my fault. My apologies.
Mark 1 Cosworth Escort. That's a good choice.
It's a very good choice.
Mark 1 Escort Mexico with a Cosworth engine in.
Yep.
I think it's awesome. Hey, I'm taking my hat off to that one.
Yeah. Yep.
Put it back
That was
on.
good.
Good choice.
That was good.
East, what you got for me, mate?
I'm not big on not big. I love cars, but I don't know much about building them up or souping them up. So I wouldn't really know what to do. I'd have to hire one of you guys to build me my Evo.
I got you. It's gonna cost you a lot of money.
Yeah,
No,
I figured that. That's what I said. Not enough.
No. Over here, like 50 grand. Like you could buy a proper decent stock Evo for around 30.
Well, that's stock.
Yeah, but then you still have 20 grand to trick it out. Like, yeah, dude, like the rebuild and everything.
It would look nice.
Yeah, we could probably.
I watch
like,
a couple car channels that do that.
Yeah, the rebuild of the engine, putting in, let's say, I would probably want you to put in. Probably have to make the exhaust manifold ourselves to make all the exhaust coming into the turbo. So we put a big fucking turbo. Let's put a GT10 in there, a GT10 S, which is the one that they used for the big V8s back in the day. That spools out a lot of fucking power, like a lot of drifting cars are using them. That will only set you back another 5 grand. We need the suspension done. That's about 3 grand. We do coilovers, no air suspension and everything. We wanted to do track days, body kits.
Give me that.
Yeah. Oh, that's a beautiful fucking. Yeah. So for 50 grand, I could probably help you out with 850 brake horsepower on the wheels, 4-wheel drive, Evo, probably 5 or 6.
Oh.
Over here, yeah.
That actually sounds cheap as fuck. Over here, you're looking at like 100, 200 grand for something like that.
No, because Evos have sort of been. The younger people over here can't afford to own Evos because of the insurance policies, right? So if you're below 30 and you buy an Evo, you're pretty much paying off your car twice a year. right? Just in insurance.
Evos ain't really a thing in England anymore.
No, but they are over here though. Like, because they're 4-wheel drive, and we got the winter roads, and we got the ice racing, and all of that stuff. So
Yeah.
Evos are really sought after.
It's the off-roading that really attracts me. It's that 4-wheel drive, that traction that she has.
Yeah. So, and it's one of the best 4-wheel drives because it was constructed as 4-wheel drive. It wasn't one of those cars that used to be back wheel or used to be front wheel drive. It was constructed as a purely 4-wheel drive rally vehicle. That was what it was supposed to fucking do.
They followed the Quattro model, didn't they? The 60/40.
Yeah.
From
No, it's actually 70/30, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice. So for me,
nice. It's gets
you'll like this
really
one,
tail
East.
happy, and it's fucking fantastic.
You guys, I think all of you guys will like this because for some reason, people in other countries seem to forget that we even have these cars here. Because most people in this country forget that we even have these cars here because we only got like 1,000 of them. And that is, I'd get a 2000 or a 2001 Subaru WRX STI GC8. And I would do all types of nasty things to that car.
Subies are nice.
Mate,
I agree.
you could go to every single council estate in the UK and find a beat up Subaru Impreza.
What's crazy is like we only got like 1,000 of them. Like it's crazy because you never see them. Like I'll tell you this, like straight up, right? Outside of a race car event, a rally event, or a car show, I've maybe seen 5 of that year GC8 Imprezas. I've maybe seen 5.
Wow. No, because
Like-
Now, for showroom cars, I'm a muscle guy. I love my Shelbys. I love Stangs, and
I'm on a Charger. I'm on a 69 Charger.
Like I'm really big on muscle cars, but it's more of a showroom, not so much for like driving or racing. It's just more for showroom.
Yeah, no, that's quarter-mile cars, dude. Like they won't quarter for shit.
Yeah. You're not running anywhere.
But all right, so for me, I would probably go if we're talking about something that goes around corners fast, right? I still fucking I have to go with these here. Like I really fucking like the Evos. But that's kind of a cop out.
I'll give you a get out.
So
I'll give you a European get out.
So I will probably go for the original Audi 80 Quattro, which you call the 8000 over there.
Audi 8000.
Yeah, Quattro with a Quattro driveline, the big 6-cylinder 3.0-liter engine, and just spend a shit ton of money in making that thing go fast as fuck.
I've had 2 little waves of thought whilst we were talking about this, and one I'm ashamed of myself for not actually bringing up. But for Houghton, I'm going to give you a little bit of a get out. The Lancia Delta Integrale.
Oh, I wouldn't want to own one, but I want to drive one.
But my ultimate...
And then it's the Stratos. The Stratos?
The Stratos, yes.
The Stratos, yes.
You cannot fit in. No one can fit in one of them. Clarkson tried to get in one. He's the same height as me, and he couldn't get in one.
Oh, the fucking Lancia Stratos. The only fucking rally car that has ever beaten the Quattro in a rally race, by the way. The only 2-wheel drive car that has ever beaten a 4-wheel drive car in a fucking rally. They cheated as shit, but they fucking won. So...
No,
yes.
my car. I'm gonna.
But I wouldn't have to. Dude, I don't want to own a fucking Lancia.
Right, this is my ultimate car. This is my ultimate car, and I can't believe I overlooked it whilst doing this. Because it is my ultimate car. I would fucking kill for one of these bad boys. Right, so if I go to StreamYards, go to
share screen,
screen, click share screen. Hell yeah. Right.
No, because we have to make for Mike. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Lancers.
No, it's a Ford RS200.
RS200.
Oh, okay, RS.
It was specifically
Probably
see
called
now.
something else over on your end.
no, it was specifically built for Group N rallying. You had to be a production car, which meant that you had to build 200 of them. Hence the RS200. It's a mid-engined 80s Ford with a Cosworth engine. This one here is a road car.
I had
This
an
here
Escort.
is not.
I had an Escort once, Ford Escort, so I know what that is.
This is not a Ford Escort.
I know, but I know what you just showed me because they were built in the body shape was really similar.
Right, this one here that I'm highlighting is the true RS200. That's the Ponzi roadworthy RS200. Ken Block just got a Ford RS200. Ken Block, hello. Hey, look at that thing.
No, so okay.
Right,
So
let me,
if we're not talking about lap times, because I'm sort of with ease here. I drive Harleys. I like the big V8s. I like big blocks. I like the obnoxious fucking engines. So if you would somebody just gave you a pile of money, and you could buy any car you wanted, and you didn't have to care about lap times or anything, you just have to drive it. What will you get? No lap times, no quarter miles, nothing. Just a car.
1969 Chevy Camaro.
SS?
Yes.
Big block 440, right?
What?
Big block 440? That?
I don't know that much.
I think the Camaro SS.
It was
Up until
definitely the worldwide one.
Yeah. So up until 73, it did the big block 440, and then they did the small block 350 after 74, I think.
Okay.
Fact check me on this, because I'm just pulling this at the top of my head and at the bottom of my arse, but I think that's a big block 440. That's a big fucking 7.7 fucking engine, which is fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
One of the most durable engine. How they couldn't pull more than 280 horsepower out of that big fucking thing is fucking shocking.
It's because it was made of fucking steel. It couldn't carry the weight.
No, it was cast iron from, but you could abuse those things.
Yeah.
I would have to go for a 69 Charger, hideaway headlights, but I'd have to have it modified, like retcon, get rid of the leaf spring fucking suspension, airbags, and just retcon the shit out of it. That would be my ideal car.
What car was it?
69 Charger.
Ah, all right. You're a Charger man.
Charger. Okay, Chargers are cool. I do like Roadrunners too. Roadrunners are badass.
Yeah. See, the thing about the Plymouths though is they've got a sad face. Can't do with that.
They made them like sharks. I like Pontiacs. I mean,
Plymouths.
Yeah, Plymouth. I like them. I like them. Like the Dusters, one of my favorite fucking cars.
Oh, Gage up the road for me. He's got a Duster.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
It's a proper OG Duster, like with that really horrible and harsh material seating thing going on. It's so weird because it's like looking at like a time capsule, like looking at a car of that age.
Mm-hmm.
And
is it green? Is it green? Is it dark green?
No, it's black. It was black.
Okay. All right. Cool.
For me, it would be, if we're going muscle car, it would be Gran Torino, 1970 hatchback, big block.
No.
That's Bodie.
Yeah.
But if we're going like all time like favorite cars, like it's still I like turbocharged supercharged engines. I would probably go with a BMW M5.
Yeah.
Mid-90s. All manual. You know, the E30. What's it? E31.
Yeah, around that time.
Yeah, E31, E36. When they still had naturally aspirated V10s, and it just made this roady fucking noise.
I still gotta say, hey, VW bugs. I'm sorry, those things are forever. I'd have two of them shits. I love VW bugs.
Yeah,
I'd have a VW camper, but I wouldn't go for a bug.
I think that you need to see a psychiatrist.
No, the old school buggies from the 60s, 68, 67 buggies. Beautiful little car.
I had a 73, and it was made in Brazil.
Okay.
It's the most horrible thing I've ever owned. It was undrivable. No.
Have you seen your penis, Houghton?
Yes.
Every time I encounter one of those,
it might have been last year, but I don't want to talk about that.
Anytime I've ever encountered a VW bug, I've been very happy with it. Anybody who's ever owned it has never complained about it, and everybody's always sad to get rid of it. That's just been my experience.
The thing with bugs is because they're so nostalgic, they're easily able to manipulate buyers.
But the old ones, I'm talking about the old ones.
Yeah, but even the old ones, like
those things are unbreakable.
Yeah, you could sell like the panel parts are so like
that's
everywhere.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's unbreakable. The little cars, like you could rebuild it.
No, but to find an OG one, like a proper original one that's not like been fucked with, is so rare. But the thing is, you find one that looks nice, and they can slap a massive price tag on it.
Of course,
it looks nice, but it's nothing original.
But the problem with the bug is, as soon as you pass 60 miles per hour, it starts, because you got all the weight in the back, and you don't have any aerodynamics. You don't have any steering.
I mean, it's not.
Like your fucking front wheels are off the fucking air. You just go like this with steering wheel. The car just go.
To be fair, it was a car commissioned and ordered for by, I don't know, what's his name, Adolf something or other.
Yeah, something like that.
Adolfia Himmler.
Yeah, that fella. Yeah, that dude.
Yeah,
the Bavarian motor. Oh, that's
so don't fuck.
Yeah, don't look at the history. Just buy the car; it looks nice.
Yeah. No, it's not about the look. It's about the durability of it. I enjoyed its durability.
Okay.
Yeah, but okay. Of course, it's durable. You got the engine in the back, right over the drivetrain. It's air. It's doesn't have a fucking cooler or anything, because it's air respirated. So.
So, Houghton, this is why you can't be the sorry, my back just cracked. You can't be the what's his face from Top Gear? Oh, I forgot his name. Richard Hammond. You can't be Richard Hammond because he's.
I'm not Richard Hammond. Fucking Mike is Richard Hammond. I'm fucking Clarkson. I fucking hate bugs.
Because you can't be the person that advocates rear-engine cars.
I want mid-engine cars. I want cars with fucking 50-50 weight distribution. I'm fucking saying that you can't have the car. You can't have the fucking engine in the back. Yes, it's a good fucking thing for durability, but it's unfucking drivable.
See,
it's dangerous.
See, say they masochists made Porsches and Beetles. Reason being, if you crash, right, you're going to hit the wall. And then the engine is going to come through and finish you off to make sure you can't sue them.
So I'll take an SLS 63 AMG any day of the week. That is a monster of a car. It will kill you in every corner you take it through. But fucking hell, I'll have a smile on my face in my coffin.
Ace, what do you drive now?
I don't. The last car I had was a Fair Lady.
A what now?
A Fair Lady. Mazda.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's a Nissan.
Is it a Nissan? Then you're right, Nissan.
Oh,
My bad.
yeah.
Yeah, my
No,
bad.
wasn't that Datsun though?
It was a gift.
Nissan.
Datsun. But Nissan made their own Fair Lady, too. And they're both very nice.
Yes. Mine was it was extremely nice. It was one of those racer cars. It had the tires there. It was a gift when I moved to California. But it had a hole in the muffler, one of the pipes, and it was just shot with power steering. So it wasn't very maneuverable, but I really enjoyed driving it. That shit was a fun fucking car to drive. Like, you just blow it. Low to the ground and real sleek.
All right, what are you driving, Wayne?
My work van.
And what's in that van? A 1.5 diesel?
1.5 turbo diesel.
Is
the
the
worst,
three-cylinder?
The worst lag ever.
And of course, we know that Mr. Cortez is driving a Honda with different engine, pistons, and totally rebuilt, so it's not really a Honda anymore.
Different everything.
So it's not a Honda. Fucking Chimera.
It's wonderful. I can't wait to finish that thing. I drive it every day, but I still can't wait to finish it because it's not done yet. Looks nice now, but not done yet. Why
And
won't
I drive a
Streamlabs
BMW,
download?
enough said.
Yeah.
He drives a
well done. Well done.
Bimmer, Semi.
You're that geezer that's flashing me saying move over, and I'm like, fuck you.
No,
mate.
hey, I've told a lot of people this. Do you know that BMWs have indicators? It's true. There's an actual lever on the left side of my steering wheel that controls the indicators on my BMW. They actually work too. They brake.
I think you should disseminate that language to other BMW drivers, because all they seem to do is pull back like this.
Yeah,
and the lights do this.
Yeah, but the problem that I have is that I got a letter from the BMW Owners Club the other day that said I'm not tailgating enough and I'm keeping like distance the car ahead. So they're gonna come and take my car away if I don't start tailgating.
Oh, are you
and flash my
serious?
headlights. Yeah. So
Every BMW owner ever tailgates everyone.
Have you not got a snowplow on the front of your motor?
No, there's no snow. There's no snow. I bought a brand new fucking snowmobile and there's no fucking snow.
Wait.
I don't know what to say.
Gentlemen, I must bid you adieu. I have to take care of some business.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Do it.
I love you all.
Good talking to you.
Too sweet.
I don't know who Jenna
Be good,
Mayo
Kurt, yeah.
is, but I don't realize how I missed hearing Short and Kurt so much.
Okay.
Thank you, I think.
For whoever that is, cunt, shit, bollocks, cunt, wanker, dickhead, prick.
I'm gonna make my
Just to add some balance.
Let's see. I'm gonna treat myself to, as you can see, like I'm a proper geezer. You know.
No, you're a fucking cunt.
No.
No, you are. You are.
It's cold in there. It doesn't melt.
So, how many ice cubes do you think, Ace?
But let me see the glass. Oh shit! Fill it.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
What, fill it steak?
Alright. Yeah, because Easy is a fucking bowler on that shit. Alright.
All right. right. Well, I'm gonna.
Is that good enough for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
What do you got? Let's see the liquors.
All right. Hey,
Monkey
Sharp
47
Aaron,
gin.
Okay.
I'm gonna bail out because I need to go
Yep.
to sleep. I've got work
All
in
right.
the morning.
Ooh.
Peace out, dude.
So, Ease, thanks for coming in.
Oh,
all
no,
right?
thank you for having me, man. Thank you.
No, always a pleasure. Never a
Yeah.
chore. Ease, could you do a little mock-up drawing of us group as
Yeah.
a?
Send me some pic, like send me a screenshot of what you have, so and I'll definitely do that.
Because I think that'd be quite a nice little.
Yeah, I'd be more than happy to. Send me a little screenshot of the interpretation you want, most definitely.
Well, just us in our natural state,
Yeah,
little screens.
Yeah, just all right. I'll have to fish through some. I'll find one.
Yeah, you just need to go to one of our videos and just click screenshot.
No, yeah. If there was any like pose you might have wanted or something, but I'll figure it out.
Okay, well, for me, it would normally be me like this to Jartan.
Okay. Okay.
And I care so much. I sent him a fucking webcam and he hasn't fucking hooked it up yet.
Jartan, the fucking mic's gone down. Jesus Christ.
Yes, because, like...
It was working last week. It was working last week.
Your computer has updated. You have auto-update on your Windows computer. I cannot be in control of that. You need to update your drivers.
Neither am I in control of that.
This
So
is
please.
like explaining things to my dad. It's like,
I swear, mate, I swear, if you was in front of me right now, I would slap the fucking shit out of you.
Yes!
Fuck off.
You probably would, but you're not here. So I can say these things.
Oh, you got North Sea Brave.
Yes!
Mikey's got Atlantic Brave, you got North Sea Brave.
I always rely on the first time we see each other that I'm not the fastest one, that I'm just faster than Mikey.
Wow.
And that's how we're wrong.
Yeah. That's
Anyway, to all the people that are watching right now, thank you for joining us and dealing with our bullshit, talking about cars and superchargers and Jartan just being a general cunt.
As always, you're welcome.
Ease, thank you, my friend.
Once again, thank you.
You take care, yeah?
Yes, sir.
See you later. Good night.
Good night.
All right, so what we got is the Monkey 47 chin.
Okay.
Really nice. It's got a very
What mixes you have for it?
so
do you have?
I got the Fever Tree.
What's that?
The Fever Tree tonic water.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just using that because I used to put some cucumber in it, but the Monkey 47 is very fruity.
Yeah.
So it's got a lot of like flavor in the gin. So I feel like the peppers and the cucumber kind of intervenes with that, so I drink it bare. Sometimes I put a little bit of lemon in it just to, sour it up a bit because it's a bit sweet. But tonight I'm going bare.
You have any tonic?
Yeah, that's the Fever Tree.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, we call it tonic. Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
All right. I thought it was, but that's sweet. That shouldn't be sweet.
No. The gin is very sweet.
Oh, the gin is sweet. Oh, my bad.
It's very fruity.
I had it mixed up. All right, my bad.
No, so the gin is very fruity and it's got a lot of like
that's
berry
why I had
taste to it.
Yeah, that's why I had it mixed up. I had it.
Yeah.
I misunderstood what you said. All right, gotcha.
Yeah. So I just use regular tonic and I use the Premium Fever Tree because it doesn't have as much saltiness to it as the Schweppes.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. The
Gotcha.
Schweppes is a bit salty.
Yes, definitely salty. Yeah, that's what kind of mixes up the dry gin.
Yeah. So when you have like a really fruity gin and you have a salty tonic, it's sort of it kind of takes away the nice taste of the berries in the gin.
Mm-hmm.
So it's juniper, right?
Yes.
Is that English? Juniper berries? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And this is very sweet, and if you have a very salty gin, you kind of take that good taste away, and then you all of a sudden you need like to put some lime, some lemon, some cucumber, or some peppers in it just to like ease it up a bit. But when you have a very nice gin like this, you just do it, and I'll have you say stop. 1, 2, 3, right?
4. It's
You
4.
want a 4? You want a 4?
It should be 4.
All right.
It's an ounce. 4 is an ounce. 2 is a shot. Yeah, and then you
Yep.
could just fill that. Pour it heavily. Make it fizz. Do you have any pineapple juice?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah, throw a
So,
little.
give me a second.
Yeah.
Oh, Jenna's here. Hi, Jenna.
Hello.
Yes, tons of mice. It is the blackberries.
Well.
Lost my headphones. Yo,
That's
Karen
fucking
was
crazy.
Karen was tripping with the 3,000 things of blackberries. I was like, oh
Crazy.
man.
But you're right. Like, I mean, what do you say? But yeah, you should fucking say something. Like, look, man, you can't.
Like, you know that doesn't work, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Was she wearing a mask at least?
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Which is weird because if people don't have a mask, I just refuse to help them. I just walk away.
Good.
They're
Yeah.
like, excuse me. I'm like, nah, you good. No, you go right where you at.
Mhm.
Let me get
100%
about 48
right.
feet away from you. Why don't you just leave the store and call us?
Yeah. I'll serve you through the window.
We'll mail you your shit.
Yeah, somebody was talking to me about it, and they were like, "Well, you know, isn't like going to the store and isn't that circulated air inside Target?" I'm like, "Yeah, but you're not fucking congregating and standing next to each other without a mask. You're in and out, and the people who work there aren't really doing that either. You know what I mean? That's like,
Yeah.
there's a difference."
And it's weird because like more and more of my customers will be like gone for a couple weeks. And they'll
Mhm.
pop back up. I'm like, hey, where you been? They're like, yeah.
Mm.
I have COVID, I see. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh. It's getting around now. It was always like friends of friends and shit like that. Now it's like my customers. Now it's Cortez and like,
Yeah. That's people you know.
yeah.
I mean, it's been like that for me because back home, yeah, it was like that. Over here, it's happened, but it hasn't been as prominent. Yeah, it's just fuck all.
What a crazy fucking year it's been. Yeah.
Yeah. Still not over
Shit
either.
has
I'm like
sucked.
waiting for this shit to fucking finish already.
Yeah, I got so many additional plans of shit I want to do and trips I want to
Mhm.
take. Been fucking engaged for fucking, oh, not that long, I guess. Well, we've been planning on doing stuff, but that was supposed to happen in August. We were supposed to hop on a cruise ship of all things and
Right.
fucking abscond to some beautiful island somewhere and do our nuptials and have a good time. But nope, you get to do none of that shit.
All right. So just a top of a pineapple juice on that then.
Yeah.
So
That's good.
So what is this called? Fat Thor Killer?
Sure.
We'll call it Loki.
Oh,
How's
it's
that?
nice. It's
Okay.
very nice. Very fruity.
Yeah, that goes good with gin. Pineapple, lime, and orange go real nice with gin.
Well, I got do you want to
if you
invite?
have-
Oh, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
Do you want to invite anybody else in here for like the after party? Because me and the missus are gonna go out for a drive before it gets too late and before I have to hop in with Neil.
Well,
I got to get better at learning stick. That
actually,
part I
I'm
left out of
actually-
the conversation.
I'm actually
Yeah.
gonna cut out in a few minutes anyway. I got it there. I need to cook. I gotta eat.
All right, well then let's do it this way. Ease. Let people know where they can find you.
Find me on Instagram at Easeism. I've been posting a lot of stuff up there. Links to my Redbubble. A lot of new merch is up. Yeah, just trying to survive this shit in lockdown. So I'm trying to get my art out there again. Other than that, yeah, I'm chilling. You'll see me bouncing back and forth. I'll be around.
Yeah, tons of mice put in the chat. Simply Secular Dave will be the deconversion story tonight.
That should be fun. That should be fun.
I like Dave. Good peeps.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shartan, any parting words before we bid everyone adieu?
No. Be safe out there, please.
Please, please.
Please, guys.
Make sure that you know and you tell yourself every day there's a fucking global pandemic out there and it's killing people by the thousands by the day. Please take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and wear a mask, please.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever outside, just wear a mask.
Yeah.
Wear the mask. Wear the mask.